Alright, it's been a while since we did our own 200 shard run, so let's resume. I assume we must have just got done with Echo right then, right? Let me double check that. Did we? Yeah. Just got done with Echo right. So that means back to Prince. I had another thought to do some other challenges. I don't know how many more 200. We'll go till we lose, I think, but then I might not continue because I think we've maybe gotten to the point of exhaustion with these 200 shard runs. Some other thoughts I had were like 0 upgrade runs. Like I can't upgrade a unit. I can infuse them, but I can't upgrade a unit and I cannot upgrade spells. And still try to do 100 shard divinity. We won't go for 200 there, but maybe we have to just by nature of getting most value through infusions. And also I can take temple upgrades on spells, but basically the idea is none of the actual, just basically a Merchant of Steel and a Merchant of Magic can only be used for removals. And no actual upgrades. We'll see. That sounds pretty awful. But yeah, we'll go till we die, which hey, maybe it's going to be now since it's been a while since I've done these. It's a good combo though. Really good starters. Well, Ritual Battle's a really good starter. The others are whatever. They have synergy though. Patient, Failure, Double Barrel. And a pretty good map for 200 shards. This has to be the best mix of banner unit in any combo too. It's like you go to either banner and you're good. Easiest choice of my life. We would have gone Brawler there since the ritual, but decides not to give us it. I could get an okay chunk of health here. It's like 6 or 7, I think. No, it'd be 7 or 8. 7 probably. But Cheater's Hand is like really good. Or just do a Cheater's Hand. Mark of Win Evasion. Yes, I will take a free set of Rage and, you know, whatever scaling here. Let's just get that for the next turn, eh? Don't you worry, we just do that and we're good. You're gonna have plenty of Rage. Let's give you 1 Root Seeds though. Oh yeah, you're gonna kill that just fine. Oh, God damn it, I said torch, you bastard. I'll definitely exchange. The exchange rate here of 1 Pyre HP for 50 gold does indeed make sense. Okay. I guess we don't really need the ritual, I guess. But if I don't have a torch coming up, we'll definitely want to do that. Yeah, starting Ritual and Cheater's Hand is, some might say, cheating. Targeting, I'm eyeing this Merchant of Magic route. We can hit a steal there. Likely, we just get a unit that doesn't even need much. Like, probably Animus of Will's doable. I'm wondering if a third ritual makes sense. If I get a -2 here, it certainly does. Where's the other steals? Where's the Hellvents? So this Hellvent's very obvious. Also makes me want to take an Awoken unit now more, because the Hellhorn banner... well, we'll see. Awoken probably wants to be a backliner, Hellhorn wants to be a frontliner in a general sense, but that's not always true. The steel's hittable, we gotta give up that Hellvent, that's the only downside, but that could be fine. We may just do the standard, bring a Writ down to 1, Hellvent the Writ. And hey, if we high roll on this steel, maybe we just Hellvent it again and abandon that steel. And I mean, that's about the only downsides here is like this steel sucks and this steel kind of sucks. So abandoning a steel here, it'd be more of a problem if the units weren't just so damn amazing in this combo. Like, I just don't even need to find multi-strike. Let's take another ritual. With Cheater's Hand, I think it makes sense. Let's probably still take a Razor Sharp Edge. I mean, why not? It's just additional scaling. Double stack if we get the -2. Fuck. Never lucky. Oh god. Well, I do have 2 restoration detonations for it. I don't know. I don't think I've done a 200 shard run with Steel Singer, and I don't think I want to. It actually sounds horrible. This unit needs you to, like, cool it early. Which for a 200 shard run, I don't really feel like doing that. And a husk is just a husk. Just take the husk. So I don't think we double stack anything. I guess I could with the Cheater's Hand. It's actually a bit more doable here, but then I can't get one down to... You know what? With the Cheater's Hand, I think I'll do this. I guess that just becomes my Hellvent target then. A 3 cost. Like, I can get another one down to 2, but the Cheater's Hand makes this so much more doable. Do I need a Surge Stone? Guess it couldn't hurt. Definitely not doing shit, Frost. Do I need to do a 10? I suppose it would be okay. 30 on the other one. It might make sense. We don't have any infusions to make. Let's just get rid of a torch. We could run full Wrathful with Husk behind if we have to. Gotta get your damage up a little bit. That does a lot of damage. Really? That unit is so stupid. The tanks with shards are so stupid. Whatever, though. I am doing a lot of damage already. Don't have a whole lot of money, but that does open up endless at the next shop. I don't really need anything on this husk. I mean, I could get down with this. Even though I already have the rituals. I mean, why not, right? These look like skipperonis if I've ever seen it. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Steelworker, probably. Like a husk beats all these as a unit, but a steelworker infusion is just fine. Do wish I had a bit more money here. I guess we could get money in the form of that. Okay, multi-strike. We'll just settle for that for sure. And these suck with root seeds. They just do. I'd rather use Wrathful as my tank if I'm gonna... I don't know. Maybe technically... Maybe technically Awoken Hollow is a better tank, but do I care? Cheater's Hand gets me around some of the problems with the 2 banner units, because like some things I'm thinking are like, it's still an issue though, right? It's like, what if I draw this ritual turn 1? I'd want to put it to Cheater's Hand, but what if additionally... No, I guess that's fine. I was going to say, what if additionally I don't draw the husk there, but then I can just keep throwing ritual back, put husk down the next turn, eventually I can play ritual. So I guess Awoken Hollow is a better tank than this, right? Is Thorned Hollow better? You might want a pretty big tank for Patient. It does mean Fledgling Imp is off the menu, but it already kind of is with that multi-strike that's definitely going on this husk. Yeah, with this steel, I don't even know that we hit this steel at that point. We don't need the extra space if we are going to use the hollow. Probably doesn't take a good infusion though. I'm not going to take a pip upgrade. I'm either doing Ember or Draw. My thought with Thorn Hollow is like, if I'm not going to self-infuse the Awoken Hollow, it's only cultivating 2. 3 spikes might be worth more than 2 cultivate, because this represents 2 damage. The health is whatever, I think. It also, at a certain point, yeah, I don't know, like this, they have the same health, but this one just gains, well, in the context of multi-strike though, I guess this is still better, right? I'm actually getting 4 attacks, so I guess Awoken Hollow is still better. Yeah, we'll do Awoken Hollow. Capricious. It's a rat bastard of a card. I might not mind the improved Firebox. Definitely more upside with Capricious, but there's also more downside with it. I think we just take this. Makes some of those turn 1s a little less awkward. Multi. Wildwood Sap, probably. Don't see any good consumer turns, though honestly, likely there would be good ones eventually, so the worm can, but I think the Sap is, it's alright. It's like, we're not really looking to stack regen, we're just, it represents 10 scaling over the course of 5 turn, right? 10 attack. Do we think we are ever going to hit another Merchant of Steel then? Like, this would be the only one. I suppose we wouldn't mind defining a quick. I probably will hit that instead of the Hellvent, so let's leave a slot open. I can probably afford to do this though instead of being picky there. Maybe against Patient that's not true, but we'll see. I think especially with double barrel, and getting that health in is going to be nice. I'll take either Steelworker or what's his name here. I guess I get my choice. Bye bye, Prince. Or shall I say, good night, sweet prince. Boom. Big hit on the stout one here. And you are toast. Oh. Things are looking alright. These look like skips to me, unless I think Intrinsic Spike of the Hellhorn's any good. Begs to be Intrinsic. I got 3 chances of that eventually. But definitely could be alright with the... If I could like double stack Intrinsic, Firebox pretty legit. I wouldn't Intrinsic anything else. I guess I could take it for an Intrinsic target. Otherwise it sucks to like have to slap Intrinsic on something that sucks, right? It's just like mildly okay otherwise. So we have 3 temples. I'm getting a Hellhorn banner here. 2 of them can go to train, and just 1 of them to the, I don't know who I'd put it in. Steelworker goes into one of these, though. Should it go in the Husk Hermit? No, we don't really know. But, like, I could put a Branded Warrior into the Husk Hermit, would be the only other thing, right? It's just tough because I don't have a temple coming up. Adding another banner, if it's just a mildly okay infusion, doesn't make much sense. When there's only 3 left, I'm going to do one on my... One that's already good, which is a Steelworker, and then I can just do Steward into Steward without cluttering up my deck too much now. I think unless it's a super high value infusion, which these are not, we don't take them. Now the question is, do we do Draw or Ember? I mean, with this frickin' card, I may not want to wait. You know, since this is a situation where a lot of times we're Ember draining all the way into turn 3, do I really want to wait till turn 4 to be able to play this? Survey says no. So we take the Ember here. This is pretty nice to actually only be at 60 shards going into this ring. We should definitely help. Oh man, we're gonna be able to get our shard count, right? I mean, that's already 25 times. That'll be 75 alone there, and we'll just say that we pick everything else. So we'll say it's 50-50-50. I'm at 100. I'm at 210 if I do that. Yeah, I'll get my shards. So I don't need to hellvent something with shards here. And again, these probably just aren't what we're looking for. We can just go with the Steward infusion, which means we remove torches then. They're pretty useless to us at this point. Or maybe the Branding Right's gonna be... I don't know, we'll see. So Hellvent this, I'm pretty sure. We can remove the Fledgling Imp. It's actually the worst in this deck, which is rare. Remove a torch. We can keep some for spell damage though. But yeah, I have a removal to make. Easy choice. Wrathful and Reaper are some of the most anti-synergistic flexes in the game. It's like, there's no point to doing that. I think they could really stand to rework Reaper or Wrathful. I don't know. Like, I feel like what they should really make Wrathful all in on Revenge and not have a Slay effect, in my opinion, and make Reaper all in on Slay, as in the Reaper gains defense and offense from Slay, whereas like Wrathful, I think make him more of just a tank that gains Rage on Revenge. Not gaining armor on Slay, and rather just gaining, like, you could just go with high, like, just a lot of base health. I don't know. Then you might have a reason to flex them every now and then, but as it stands, it's like, just go on Wrathful or Reaper. Like, you're either putting them in the back or the front, and in either case, flexing it doesn't make sense. But I could turn it, if they were better paths on their own, then they could flex together decently. Multi-strike. This boss should be pretty easy at 60 shards and the amount of damage I have. So the only downside is we're not quick, but we're not that high on shards. Yeah, maybe a Quill Marksman or two gets sharded up, and that's a lot of damage, but I got a lot of health. I got a lot of heal. I have the Cheater's Hand to hold them for when I need them. I can even Branding Right to give myself some buffer. I think this is pretty free. Can just hold that for a turn, that it makes sense. We'll go with you guys here. We'll still have the squad up top. Could go with this. Do we care about killing that guy? This gives me 15 health, this gives me 20 health, and a Cultivate. Let's just do that then. I think we want to do that. As long as you're not dying. That will be cultivating ourselves. This is a big heal here. And we got that for that. Surge Stone comes in, clutch. Should pretty much solidify the victory. Could torch the back line, but I don't think we need to. Still a little bit hard, but whatever. We really want it quick, I can tell you that much. I guess we take this. It could be some damage. Oh, Beautiful. Now the only question, that's one of the only question marks left, and we just answered it. Tiresome Climb. Focus growth kind of makes sense with this, but I'm already having trouble playing stuff. Like, is this really that good? I don't think so. We've already got some okay heals with the 40 damage here. Skipperoni. Merchant of Magics don't look good anyway. I think we will hit this instead of Hellventing. We'll do Unit Infusion. I guess I could just do this. 25 goes there for sure. Unfortunately, not really super great spell chains. Am I going to hit any Merchant of Magics up? I guess this one, yeah. And the final one. So there are two. Maybe even that one. Well, first things first. Let's do Steelworker into... which one? Husk? In case, for whatever reason, Awoken Hollow dies. Don't mind a Pierce on this as well. I don't know where to put the spell chain. Do I need the spell chain? Let's say we do 50 here. I'm at 195. I get like if there's not a great spell chain, why force it? Do we really need to force it? I don't think we need to force it. I should probably just take this multi-strike. If I re-roll, it's only a 1 out of 3 into quick. So we'll just live with this. We've got defense to make up for the lack of quick, I think. Take him and beg him. Mark another one, baby. So let's say it's 2... Like these two are like only plus spell damage. I can slap one here, one there. Then I got 2 more I gotta make. I could technically put them into the Branding Rite just to do it. Because I like keeping the Branding Rite. Keep in mind, it's unlikely that both temples are gonna be like that, but just thinking of a worst case scenario, right? So I think we can still get rid of the 2 torches, because they're the worst in the deck. Yeah. It might be... I could just remove the root seeds as well. No need to remove anything with money. And yeah, spell change just not happening. Spikes is a little iffy. We already got one useless artifact. 2 of the best Hellhorn artifacts are duds here, which would be Gurg's Goad and, well, Ashes of the Fallen actually not a complete dud. It gives him a lot of max health, which might be a thing. It's probably not that relevant, to be honest, but... I'm also thinking now the Intrinsic probably goes on Tiresome Climb instead of Spike, if we do find it. Well, how much of a liability is this Spikes? I mean, I can stack 5 armor a turn. But that's like a ton of damage there. I can stack 15, 20 really. I mean, if I can heal it. I can cultivate a little bit. This Spikes is by far the worst trial we could have gotten here. Any of the others would have been better. I think it's probably not worth it. I think I could probably take it, but it's like... There's definitely some nightmare scenarios that would arise where I just fucking die. We chose Steelworker on the right unit, because we get more stuff there. Especially since we're not quick, I think, yeah, this Spikes thing. I mean, we would kill these with our own Spikes, right? But still, I don't know. And wasn't it also Sweeper Boss? Doesn't really matter, I guess, which one we do there. No way he survives, right? Well, there is, if I do that. I might as well save myself 12, right? This never plays, let's just get it out of there. Spike the Hellhorn was a mistake. Jesus. You're really gonna draw me both these in the same turn? I guess I should have just played the other heal. I could put this guy down. I mean, he is dying this turn, but am I gonna lose Vulcan Hollow? I could see an argument for having played Restoration Detonation this turn, so let's see. 14, 16. Actually, it's going to be more because of these spikes. So it's actually going to be 2, 16. 20, 26. And then 37, 39, 41, 43. Well, we survived that. Yeah, we'll just save that for the boss then. But yeah, Spikes is absolutely fucking us over here. That saves me a little bit, right? 6. Well, if we lose Awoken Hollow, we lose Awoken Hollow. There's not a whole lot I can do about that. This might get me there. Yeah, we definitely got to get you some health. I think we'll kill this guy though. Can I get you to live if I bring a 12 up and trap shoot one down? Is there even any point to that at this point? I don't think there is. Why don't we just Alright, this is my plan. I have Ritual for next turn. He dies this turn, but I kill everything. I'm gonna bring him up. Trap shoot him. Put that there. He'll come in with 3 dazed, and I'm doing 300 damage. That should be death, right? Especially with the extra rage there. I'm a genius. That looks like a skipperoni to me. I don't see too many worlds where it's the rare, like, case where maybe we don't take Ensnare here. We did talk about spell damage. Ensnare could benefit quite a lot from that. And we saw I kind of need it, right? Like, I might need this more than I need this. I'm not too worried about wave clear, but if I can get some damage on this Engraft, even if it's just a Surge Stone, that's a Cultivate, it's a heal, it also just draws itself to just the same. I think it answers something more than Ensnare does. Double stack? Spell Chain again, damn, and those are by far the 2 worst ones we could have got here. That's unfortunate. God, these are horrible. Consume Crown, I guess. 25 gold probably could have been something. I don't know what to double stack here. I already have the 2 double stacked rituals. I don't think I need another. Like, defense is what we're wanting, right? I really wish there was a -2 here to combine with. I mean, I could spell chain this trap shoot. We should. It's not a bad spell chain. I don't think I would double stack spell chain it. Like, if I double stack something, shouldn't it be maybe the tiresome climb? And I can spell chain trap shoot and still leave that open to intrinsic. I think that works, because I'm not going to reroll here. I could reroll for another Ember, actually. Which means we're probably going Merchant of Magic here. I don't have like that many removals to make. Hold over, yeah, I'm not that sad to see that go by. Could put a +10 on an Engraph if I don't think I need the Ember. I think I do like the Ember though. We'll go Steward into Steward. Actually, Steward into Hollow, right? That makes more sense. So I can actually get rid of one of these Stewards then. We'll spell chain this. It's Arcus, Sin of Failure, we're not worried about this. Get rid of a Root Seed, or get rid of this, right? This is like pretty useless to us. Yeah. Root Seeds is better than that. Get rid of 1 Stewie. I suppose I could get rid of a Root Seeds. I'm never really playing them. Like, did I even play a Root Seeds at last battle? If I did, I forgot. Alright, we got like really good stuff here. Yeah, might as well actually just, yeah. Let's do that. In case it's like, what would it be, Weight of Contrition or whatever. Why did that guy come down with 7 damage? I'm confused. Oh, because he cultivated. Maybe I just didn't see the cultivate or something. I don't know. Who knows? Let's keep that actually. We can cycle back to the thing. So I guess I don't care about costing them up, but I do want to get that in. We would love a quick tome in this deck, that much is certain. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't need this turn. Definitely gonna hold this for the boss. I'm gonna keep holding it. Look at that. I've nearly killed the boss. I'm like halfway through his health. Oh, you are so screwed. I can't even begin to let you know the level of screwedness you are, Argus. Like I said, we're not afraid of Argus Cinefailure. We're not afraid of anything, honestly, with this deck. This is so stupidly overpowered. This is why it's one of the best combos in the game. Like, we don't need the champ. We don't care that this is the worst champ in the game. Is it the worst champ? I don't know. It's between it and Tethys. I think Penumbra has not a significant, but a sizable enough advantage on those two heroes. You can't blame Penumbra for being a part of Umbra, right? And I don't even actually think Umbra's that bad. I say that knowing that the low rolls of Umbra are the worst, but I think your median Umbra run is stronger than, in my opinion, your median Stygian, and even your median Melting Remnant run, and even your median Woken run, depending on the combo. I think for 200 shard runs, I actually have Umbra ranked like 3rd best clan. It's Hellhorn, Wormkin, then Umbra, in my opinion. All that being said, Unleash would be pretty good. Keep in mind, we're dealing with quite a lot of sweep damage in a 200 shard run up top. Gets me Cultivate, heals everybody. Hard to deny the power of Unleash. So, I don't know. I've been having trouble really playing my hands out. But Draw would probably be the best into Patient, because if I do not find Intrinsic in these next 2 rings, or next 1 ring, that time flew by with that. Just getting the same damn shit over and over again. It's like the things that I want are not showing up at these Divine Temples. I think Draw might mitigate my downsides. Ember, I think, is a little bit win more. It will just feel better. But Draw will protect me against losing more. The way I lose is that I just draw dead and can't do anything to Patient. If any of these were good, I might take them, but I'm also low on gold, so yeah, we'll take the gold, thanks. No point going here unless I think a Vortex is valuable, but I don't think it is at this point. Again, man, these temples sucked with a capital S. Whatever. I'd rather blow shards here, I think. But let's see what's... Maybe I can get something to spell chain out of this temple. That's a holdover. Or caverns, whatever you call it. I guess. Well, we didn't. So... I'd like to just blow these because... Here's what I could do. Whatever I purge, I could spell chain at the same time, right? Just a root seeds, I guess, right? Because I think branding right is better than a root seeds in this deck and what I want out of it. I mean, is there anything I truly benefit? I guess... Is there a +10 here? It's not. I was thinking maybe, I don't know. What if I guess I could... Let's hold over this. I don't think I need the engraft. But I could, this is what I could do. Let's make that 0 since it's on holdover. Just mitigating my downsides here. Like, I could spell chain this. Is it better? It's better than a Root Seeds, though, right? I still draw one the next turn. I still get 2 attack. I get 2 health as well. I get 1 heal out of it. And it's actually free, so I should just... I don't think I want to spell... I could spell chain it. It only costs 1 Ember to spell chain this, but I draw 2. And I get 4 forest stats. It's an okay spell chain. Get rid of a Root Seeds, I guess. Yeah, maybe at this point the torch is not needed, right? A Root Seeds is better? Nah, not really, because I think the torch is still better. I had the Brawler flex eventually, but I'm telling you, just don't use Prince. Prince sucks. Well, I couldn't handle spikes before, but I have a holdover Unleash the Wildwood now, and it costs 0. Even if I'm Ember Drained, I'm fine. I may not play Prince, since it's just going to mean I get Ember Drained. Yeah, might as well play all this out this turn. 240 health. Has spikes. Let's do this then. Nah. Alright, we're gonna go here. Here, we're probably gonna just have to take a little bit of pyro damage here, but I'm trying to set up the rest of this fight by not getting Ember Drained here. Oh, Prince can work there. Here's the Engraft. I could do a lot of damage here. I do want Prince to die next turn, so I don't think I'll stun them. Or as long as he dies here, then that's fine. I don't think I want to Ember Drain this turn. Yeah, I don't think I want to Ember Drain this turn. So we go 1, 3. I'll bring the other one up next turn with the Tiresome Climb. Or I'll just bottom deck it like a fucking idiot. Well, not much I can do against that, eh? This will do quite a lot of damage. Could have done that too, but pretty sure I'm just gonna do this and we'll just sort of, you know, win. Bye. Technically, I have 200 by my rules here, but we'll go above. Just if it's easy enough to do it, we'll do that. I'll take another one of these against Patient. Hell yeah. Nope. Awoken Uncommons aren't that good. There's a few alright ones, but they're definitely in the lower tier of uncommons. Boom. Unbroken Horn synergy with the Firebox. Wing Clippings. Maybe. Let's see what else we got. If I'm going to take the Wing Clippings, I might as well take them then and just not buy that. That is a lot better at 0. That was the plan all along. Shitfrost. I could always Shitfrost a Tiresome Climb. If I got the money, though. If I'm just going to buy these, and I have enough to get exactly both of them, then we'll do it. And not do that. Because I'd rather, like, get that down in cost or something. I already have Cheater's Hand. Who needs a Shitfrost? Maybe this is more important, though, honestly. Like, it's probably more important to get that one down. Then we'll remove, I guess, the Steward. Since I am most worried about Sarah the Patient, I think a Tiresome Climb is what I'll do. Since we never found Intrinsic at all. Branding Rate is probably better than the Steward. Yeah. Anything worth Surge Stunning? This is probably worth Surge Stunning. Alright, perfect money spent. That's how you know you got it. Alright, he started mid. That's great, especially considering this shit opener. It's doing 42. Oh, with this already here, we're fine. It's a lot of health for, you know, who. I guess you just die. This is what I'm talking about with Wrathful. It's like, give up the whole Slay portion, but if I go all in on the Wrathful, I should be able to survive this with my champ. So take away the Slay, but just give me a bigger health pool. Make me into a proper tank for the new DLC world, you know? The first tier of enemy here can just one-shot me. 80 health is not unreasonable to me. I mean, Solgar gets 210 health. You can keep his starting damage at 40. Keep the rage even at 5. Why not like 80 to 100 health? And remove the Slay effect. I really feel like that would be a lot better. And maybe I could justify the damn unit. Like I could see myself justifying that over an Awoken Hollow in this run. Wouldn't be OP. It might even be weak. But it would be usable. Right now it just ain't fucking usable. Definitely want to draw. So we're drawing 9. I gotta be pretty unlucky not to get like something that deals with this. Either way, just simply this plus this deals with it. But yeah, we're balling here. We're just gonna play all of this out, I think. Yeah, let's put you in. We'll do that. You're done, boy. And this game is over. And I'll save my Ember versus getting a Cultivate. Well, let's not underestimate the damage coming in here. I can always, I mean, he's got 7 days. I don't need to rush this. let's do this. I do want to play that. I could save 15 by doing this. It's probably worth. It doesn't really matter though. I'm healing full everything, but it is a consumable that can just get consumed out, so that's nice. Actually, I should have done that first. Missing damage. Yeah, not really. Was that Root Seeds worth playing? Probably not. Like, definitely not, but whatever. Come back, patient. Forgot the wing clippings is kind of working against me. I didn't factor in that a lot of my Surge Stone stuff I don't really want, right? You can never daze him enough. I mean, 14 days. It's right. How do you like it, basically? Come on up. No sense waiting. Why do you think I came all this way? Boom. I caught the 69 there. Don't act like you didn't. That's no blank pages, but it'll do. It's actually good that we don't draw the Husk here. The world that we lose is like we somehow, like, in the bottom 7 or whatever it is in this deck, have like Trap Shoot, all the Tiresome Climbs, and the Unleash. It's a way we could lose, like combined with Husk at the start, but because we don't have Husk at the start, it does appear that we are quite fine. And you can go down here and guess what? Oh, you're dying? Surprise, surprise. Again, the champ should be able to survive wave 1 if I go all in on the supposed defensive path. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yeah, we're gonna use this on you know who. Divinity. Doesn't take long for me to use up my my stacked up Ember here. Certainly does not. 25 by 2. I don't think this fight will last much longer than 7, right? Let's draw more. Probably could have just saved the Ember. I don't know. Drawing there. I don't know. Why is it always... It's always this one. It is always this one. I mean, it is fucking always that one. Don't even act like it ain't. Doing 113 by 3 is actually only half that guy's damage right now. It's a slight issue. I will save my Ember, I guess. I mean, I do have double stacked Ritual coming up, which is 140 by 3. And save the Ember. I can just toss the Scourge back. Although in this scenario, doesn't make much sense to. Will we have the punish for not taking Ensnare? Doesn't look like it. We have enough here. Just barely enough. Motherfucker. Die. Goes to show, even in a deck like this, you can't underestimate the ridiculousness of fucking Ensnare, apparently. Is it worth my Ember to play that 3-cost ritual? I'm already killing that guy. Let's just solidify that. This... I should have brought... What am I doing, dude? I could have fucking... I could have done it on the Pyre Wains. Moron alert. Fucking moron alert. I mean, I do have a 100 Pyre armor. Should I just raise him up? It's got 18 regen. Yeah, that's fine. I just don't want to get Ember drained. I should have started with that. I was like, how are you not dying? Fucking Superman over here. We get the 2 mini bosses that you usually don't want to see, right? I mean, I don't know why I'm playing those. I have all this Pyre armor. Let's just let it hit me. You know what? I don't want to give it the satisfaction of hitting me. I take it back. We overcompensated on defense, which probably cost us flying kills, but whatever. I'm fine with it because we don't want to lose to Patient when there's low roll opportunities, right? We're just in it to win it. We're just in it to win it. Well, that was a pretty blessed seed. Not like disgustingly blessed or anything. In fact, maybe it's just standard for this combo, I might argue. The main thing we got was we found Ritual of Battles, and we found Multi-Strikes. Other than that, it's not like that out of the question to find either of those things, right? You know, I didn't find a Last Stand, I didn't find like crazy infusions. I mean, Steelworker's alright. I didn't find a crazy tank. Awoken Hollow's alright. I didn't find like... I mean, we found a Cheater's Hand, that's pretty good, but otherwise, Unbroken Horn's alright. The temples were not good, I can tell you that. The temples were about as bad as they could have been. Like, always Spell Chain, never a -2. I guess the plus 30 damage and piercing that we only found once each of was fine, but I wanted more. And I wanted Intrinsic, and it just kept giving me Purge on a deck that didn't need to purge anything, really. So I don't know, I would say it's a pretty middle-of-the-road run, and yeah, smooth, easy as hell. Never was it ever... There was never a point in this run where I ever felt scared. We were never close to dying. What can I say? None of that due to Hellhorn Prince, by the way. But the tough thing when I compare Tethys to Hornbreaker is Stygian as a clan is so much more prone to having a horrible run than Hellhorn is, so there's that factored in, but also just comparing champ to champ. Hell yeah, I'm way more likely to use Chillwind throughout the game if there's a conduit and can't run. But on the flip side, at least Hornbreaker Prince, Wrathful, Ring 1 isn't gonna be a gigantic liability. Whereas like Chillwind would be the equivalent okay Ring 1, but there's a world of difference still between a Chillwind and a Wrathful Prince. I cannot take a Spike Trial, obviously, and in a 200 shard run, I may even have to skip a Divine Horde. If I have no access to the backline, I may have to. You know, if it's like Tethys Restores, Tethys Dregs, stuff like that. Even with a Chillwind. But you could take it a step further and say that we don't find Wrathful Prince, and we find Brawler with a deck that isn't good for it. Reaper, just there is no start. If the deck isn't good for Brawler, it's not good for Reaper. And then conversely, if it's Chillwind, or not Chillwind, if it's a deck that just suck, think like 2 offering tokens to start with and like no actual spell damage, other than Frozen Lances, and you're stuck with a choice of Conduit or Spell Weakness Tethys, I'll take the Hornbreaker Prince situation there way more. So, I don't know. I think still, overall, all things considered, Tethys is the worst, but champ to champ, like outside of Ring 1, nothing is as bad as Prince. It's just, I don't feel bad about a Prince though, you know, because I'm Hellhorn. There's no combo in the game with Hornbreaker Prince where I'm like, oh man, this run's gonna suck. Because I'm Hellhorn, and Hellhorn makes use of every single clan in the game because Hellhorn is the best clan in the game. They're the best. Look at all this shit that Hellhorn can give you. Like, daze, floor movement, gigantic damage. There are a lot of good armor cards. I wouldn't say Brennerite's one of them, but hey, it's workable. Every now and then they could flex it as a removal card. Torch is alright. The units are great. They have great essences. Almost a lot of those units have some of the most usable. Steelworker is like the most usable essence in the game, perhaps. They got the token units like the Imps, many of which are great. Some of the most high-rolly rares like Last Stand. The best artifacts in the game too. We didn't even hit them here, but we hit like some of the shittier ones. We actually hit all the shitty ones for Hellhorn. Consumed Crown, Scorched Steel, those are definitely the worst ones. Unbroken Horn, it was good here, but median performance of Unbroken Horn, pretty bad. But it performed well in this run for sure, when combined with the improved Firebox. Yeah, I don't know. You just can't miss with Hellhorn. You gotta have the most cursed run ever. Now I know. There are those cursed seeds out there with the Demon Fiend and the Consumer Crown's Ring 2. But that's only bad with a champ like Tethys. You know? Because Prince Wrathful, he'll hold his own Ring 2. Almost every other champ in the game can hold their own Ring 2. You know who can't? All versions of Tethys. All of them. Even Chillwind. You know, Conduit, as good as Conduit is throughout the game, let's not ignore the fact that a Conduit Rings 1 through 2, particularly if you don't have any actual incant or like spells, is atrocious. By far the worst champ path in the game. There's only one champ path in this game, in my opinion, because I've experienced it, you've seen it on video, where in like a no reload setting, you're actually just gonna lose. I'm talking, you take Conduit, and you have a horrible deck, right? Think of that. Think of Conduit Restores, right? And let's say you get offering tokens to start with. Let's say you also get, I don't know what the Awoken card would be. We'll say like, we'll say Restoration Detonation or something, but let's say Restoration Detonation. Trying to think if there's a worse one that there could be. No, we'll say Restoration Detonation. Because here's the thing. Just hear me out. And then we'll say, for the uncommon, like, permafrost, maybe, how about Guardian Totem or something? Now, there are draw orders that exist where you'll never be able to cash in on that Restoration Detonation for the boss. And let's say you skipped the shards, you skipped all of the, the trial. But let's just say it's like, first defense plus Scourge Shuffler boss. Gets the motherfucking crossbow guy behind, which you can't deal with that starting deck. You can't. You can't kill it. On top of that, you definitely leaked. I guarantee your ass that you leaked. So you don't even have that much pyre buffer health. Your draws are hurt. The ember you can spend on them is hurt because you got scourges coming in. And we're also going to assume that, that we never got an artifact that was useful to us. It's perfectly reasonable given it's Awoken as part of the combo. And then, say you never get considering you're only drawing 4 a turn at that point, not out of the question that you don't really draw much by the time the boss meets your floor. And then what do you have? You have a 10-5 champ. Maybe you have 2 stewards in front. Maybe you do. I can guarantee I've had situations where I don't even get that. Or maybe I have like one that is like in the process of getting healed back or something. And I guarantee your ass you're losing that if you don't have a rest. You'd have to, not only you have to have, because here's the catch-22 as well, right? You have to have, if you want to cash in on that Restoration Detonation, which is, by the way, you have to keep your stewards at low health. So maybe you made that gamble and you don't even get the Restoration Detonation, because keep in mind, this is no reload situation. If you can reload your ass off, yeah, you'll find a way to probably get through the ring. But no reload situation? You gamble on that. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't, basically. Either you keep them at full health and your detonations can't do damage, and then you're just gonna do what? The lances that you draw that turn, if you draw any. Maybe you just draw only restores and restoration detonations. Who knows? The point is, you're fucking dead, ring 1. That's the only goddamn champ path in the game that has that problem, other than probably, I could argue Reaper Prince runs into it too, which is funny because those are the 2 champs where we keep comparing. They are by far the worst. Penumbra shouldn't even be spoken in the same breath as them. There's no fucking path of Penumbra that's gonna die ring 1. There isn't. There isn't. And I will guarantee your ass that I will use a Penumbra throughout a run way more than I will a Prince, and probably a Tethys, honestly. Here's a problem with also, here's another thing I'm gonna say about Conduit Tethys. It is nice, certainly, but in a lot of ways, I consider it win more, because here's the thing. Let's say you are Stygian as your secondary in some clan combo, and you got Frozen Lance secondary. Are you telling me you can't make an incant deck work then, if you get offered incant units? You're telling me you can't make that work? Bullshit. You can make it work. If you can make that work, then why do you need Tethys? That's my argument. I honestly wish when you get offered Tethys that you could have an option to just not have the card in your deck. I'm not even being facetious there. I wish you could have that option. And I would take it. Fuck Tethys. Anyway, that's my pointless rant that had nothing to do with this run really, but what else are we going to talk about, you know? Exactly 1 hour, nice. Increase garden named. Have fun with that one. That is just a standard run of this sort, and you can have fun. There's probably a lot of ways you can do that run. There's a lot offered on it. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.